The right kit changes everything.
One of them's just grabbing a drink break. Well, you can either just climb up the side, or we can go under.
Well, good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, and welcome to beautiful sunny Hampshire, where Lord's Wandsworth College under-15 girls side are about to take the next step into the long sporting history of this great institution. The likes of Johnny Wilkinson have come through the door here, but there's a new set of players looking to make history in this ISFA under-15 Cup semi-final, where Lord's Wandsworth College will be taking on the reigning champions, Surbiton High School. It is beautiful weather here. Conditions could not be better. Perhaps that will work against the home side today, Lord's Wandsworth College. You like to play a compact game. They've got a spine of really talented players who have taken them to this unbelievable semi-final. What a route it was to get here, beating the likes of Millfield, giants of the school sporting field, on their way to this big day out. There should be a good crowd growing throughout the afternoon. The conditions, as we've said, are blindingly sunny. It could not be better for some high quality under 15 girls football. They take on Surbiton High School, of course, who've got an unbelievable record and have yet to concede a goal in this competition. Their under-15 side are also in the semi-finals of the EH Cup as well, the English Schools Cup, as well as the County Cup as well. But it is the host, Lord's Wandsworth College, who will be confident of a bit of a giant killing here against the side that have made all 6 of the last 6 finals in this particular competition. Well, I'm delighted to bring in to the as he comes over from conversing with some of the Lord's Wandsworth fans, Scott Sanderson. Scott, thanks for joining us today. It's been a great journey to this semi-final. It's been a really tough one, but the girls have come through.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we set out at the start with no expectation, just to enjoy our football, just to work really hard as a team, to just play and enjoy just being with each other. And it's grown, and we've won, and we've started to enjoy it, we've started to learn. And before you know it, here we are, semi-finals at home. What more could you ask for?
Anything could happen at the semi-final stage. We can talk about the records coming into this for as long as we want to. But of course, the home team, Lord's Wandsworth, have a great record as well this season. Only 1 or 2 defeats to count amongst the 16 or so fixtures. It's been a really good year. And what do you think it is about this particular under-15s group that has allowed them to succeed up to this point?
So I think actually, I talk about teamwork at the start, actually working together, covering each other. We have a good system that plays to the strengths of every single individual. We don't have any standout players, that you would say that they are unbelievable. We have a really good team. So it's actually playing a really compact, as you mentioned at the start, really compact team, playing to your strengths. And when somebody gives it away, which they will, you cover them, you work hard, and then utilising the pace up front, shooting. Gosh, I love shooting. You don't score, you don't shoot. So that's one of our kind of philosophies. And like I say, it's got us to the semi-finals already, so unbelievable.
Lord's Wandsworth College has such a long sporting history, so much success, an unbelievable list of alumni. So where does football start to rank in that sporting calendar? It's not just in girls' football generally, which is exploding at the moment, but schools football as well. And you know, how significant a marker is this kind of achievement in terms of the way that schools football is growing?
Yeah, I think, do you know what, this has kind of put football this year on the map, really has. Rugby's super competitive, our netball, our hockey, you think of our DW and our rowing, these are all areas that we've had huge national success in. And actually this season, having this turning point for the girls to really showcase the football, our boys got into the quarterfinals of the Cup, so actually football's on the up. But as you can see around, there's so many people here. It's regardless of the sport, it's the fact that we're all playing together, we're all supporting each other, whatever the game, and actually we're trying to compete, which is the most important thing.
Thanks for speaking to us, Scott. I know you've got to run and get the team talk finished off, but best of luck today. Scott Sanderson, Director of Football here at Lord's Wandsworth College, whose daughter is also starting for the school side today. What a moment for him and this successful girls side. Well, we've got both teams to run you through before we start. No numbers today for Surbiton, but we will drive through regardless and try our best to identify some of their really talented players throughout the contest. Kickoff is due at 2:15, so I'll be running up into the gantry to run you through the teams. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, a tricky trip up into the gantry, but we've made it here regardless, just in time to run through the teams before they come out through the tunnel. Well, we'll start with the hosts, Lords Wandsworth College. Izzy Olsen starts in goal with Caitley Gavigan at left back, Maddie Jameson at one centre back, and captain Holly Tushingham, who may well end up at front throughout the day, starting at right centre back. Abby Scragg finished off the back line at right back. Three in midfield, Bella Sanderson alongside co-captain Amber Duggan, and in the attacking midfield role, Scarlett Loxton-Coe. Walsh on one wing, Butler Smith on the other, and a player that could really unlock this game up top, Tolu Elefuoju. Scrine and Hicks on the bench to get things started.
Let's go.
And how about the green of Surbiton then? So no numbers as we said today, but Pethick starts in goal with Joyce at left back and Hawkey at right back. Plonna Krateva at centre half alongside Sophie Day. Esme Holdsworth in defensive midfield with a pushing forward too of Alice Kelly and Megan Abbott. Addie Gale on one wing, Charlie Joyce on the other, and Sahara Hayward of AFC Wimbledon is up front. A second set of twins on the bench. The Murphys play left back and right back with Matilda McDonald, who could be at centre half or midfield today, alongside Izzy Sleep. Well, Zach El-Bekri has been in charge of football at Surbiton for almost 13 years. They've had an unbelievable run of success, but it is Lord Wandsworth College who are hoping to deny Surbiton a final at under-15s level for the first time since this competition's inception. They've won 5 of those, just one defeat to Oxford High School in the run-up to that competition. This really is Surbiton's playdown as they almost blend into the beautiful green field here at Lords Wandsworth College. And before we go much further, I have the pleasure to introduce my co-commentary team for today, Natalie and Herman, both alongside me. Well, Natalie, I'll come to you first because you're a member of staff here at Lord Wandsworth College. Just how much does a big semi-final like this mean to the students, to the school?
Oh, it's absolutely massive. Last year we had the rugby final and we bussed out the whole school over there. So it's really lovely to be back on home ground for this one, and also just demonstrating, like really highlighting our girls' sport. We can see the students lining up, I think, for the girls coming in to do their sort of tunnel welcome. It's just amazing to see. It means the world to the girls.
And Herman, of course, you're a student here at Lord Wandsworth, and what does it mean, that level of support on the far side, as you can see that the tunnel being formed? I mean, as a footballer yourself, it must be great to see the sport getting so much attention here at Lords Wandsworth.
Yeah, no, it really means a lot. We can see how everyone's showing their support for the girls, and we're just all really proud of how far the girls have really come, really. And it shows that a school that may not be so invested in football can actually beat bigger schools, and actually the outcome could actually be greater. So yeah.
And speaking of beating bigger schools, what a run it's been for Lords Wandsworth. And they played Mount Kelly, who turned up in their full Chelsea gear as another partnership school. And well, they put 7 past them in the earlier rounds, and then Millfield came, one of the scariest school sides at any level in any sport, but they were beaten here on home turf. And it's another huge game for them here, a semi-final. It's difficult to discuss underdogs at this stage, but Surbiton have such history in this competition. But it's a new dawn, a new under-15 side, a new crop of players looking to make some magic happen here on this beautiful home field that is in unbelievable condition. And through the tunnel, the girls will come, led out by their 2 co-captains, Duggan and Tushingham, and then onto the field they go. What an afternoon it is for these girls. Regardless of what happens over the next 90 minutes or so, this will be a very special moment for these under-15s. Two ARs and a match official today, so a full complement of refereeing team out in the middle. So this will be a game played with real support from all angles. Well, the time is nearly upon us for the semi-final. of the ISFA Under-15 Girls Cup competition. The likes of the Forest School and Elaine Waite, the winners of this on finals day. There has not been an Under-15 Girls final without Surbiton present since 2018 when this competition was established. Can that change today? With Lord Wandsworth College hoping to make it happen. Surbiton in the green and white taking on Lord Wandsworth in a brand new kit, the gold and black. It's an absolutely beautiful strip. And the first big talking to of the day comes from the referee. As the tension begins to grow here at Lord Wandsworth College. Will this be the next chapter in their long history of sporting success? It already is, in all fairness, for this side to make a semi-final against the sort of opposition they've had to play. Took on Bradfield in the first round as well, a more established footballing school, and beat them. It's been a very easy route to the semi-final for Surbiton. They've been unchallenged, really. They're undefeated across the season, just one draw to Elaine, who may well be their final opponents across the campaign. They've conceded 3 goals all season long and 0 in this cup run. Naturally, it's a big task for the girls, but today is, if anything, more about the route they've come to arrive here and what it says about the college, the amount of support here, the beautiful sunshine. This is a great advert for sport at any level.
Absolutely. I think the girls have got to be enormously proud of themselves, whatever the result is for today. Really, I think leading the way for some of our younger students as well. I know Miss Bauer's super keen to bring the football all the way down into the younger years. So yeah, we couldn't be more proud of them, however today goes.
George Bowers, who's in charge of this particular side, alongside Scott Sanderson, of course, is overlooking football across the levels. It will be the host, Lord Wandsworth College, who kick us off. How long this game? Well, here we go. Tolu Elifawoju will nudge us off. And it's a long ball over the top, looking for Elifawoju, who's going to force the keeper out early here. Pettit gets a hold of it. Herman, I think we're going to see a lot of that today. Amber Duggan's got a great long ball, and they're going to use it to put Surbiton under pressure and try and pick out Olifawoju in behind, who's got great pace. Lovely footwork, though, from Surbiton in the meantime. Olifawoju with the high press. And in defensive midfield there, Holdsworth, standing at 6 foot tall. She's with Crystal Palace already on the books. Down the line from Hawkey and then intercepted, but forward again. Dangerous already from Holdsworth. Really running the show, Holdsworth. Good footwork from the Crystal Palace midfielder. Hawkey, forced back here. Again, lovely work on the ball from the other centre-half, Joy. She's really good with the ball at her feet.
Really good start to the game here, to be honest. Really, really good start.
Well, really exciting work from Lords Wandsworth. You're going to see 2 different styles of football here today. Crossed into no man's land, and then a good first touch. And round the corner again to pick out the towering defensive midfielder, Esme Holdsworth. Lovely one-touch play round the corner. And down the line it goes. Joyce on the right wing. Twin of the left back, Izzy Joyce on the far side, but it's good defence from Lords Wandsworth. And Herman, as you said, a good start to the game.
Yeah, no, really good start. We're seeing 2 very, very different sides. We're seeing a very defensive Lord Wandsworth side and a very attacking Surbiton side, so I think we're in for a really good game.
But they go direct. It was a quick throw on the short side, almost catching them out again there, winning the ball upfield. There's nothing wrong with direct play. And if you go at this Surbiton side, because of all the success they've had this season, might be able to put them under pressure, Herman.
Yeah, no, definitely. They are a very successful side, but I think we can put pressure in some places, and we just have to find the breakthrough point.
Fast feet from Hayward, and then it's all the way out on the left-hand side. Lovely spin from Addy Gale. But again, this hard-working defence from Lords Wandsworth has them under pressure. In goes Olufowoju. In the end, the throw is Surbiton's. But Natalie, it's great to see this level of effort.
Absolutely. I think these first opening minutes are going to be really, really crucial for the Lord Wandsworth team, not conceding early, keeping their energy high, building their confidence, because they've got it in them. They just need to, as Herman said, find those breakthrough points, keep the pressure on, and they'll, got full belief in them.
They've scored over 70 times across their 16 fixtures so far this season. There is goals in this Lords Wandsworth side, even against this fine defence of Surbiton.
Yeah, we got the goals in us, but will Surbiton let them through? That's the question.
Sahara Hayward battling away. In the end, it's flicked away. The striker of Wimbledon will be dangerous. It's swept up at the back very calmly in the end, and Gavigan, no nonsense. Surbiton still with possession. High press again from Lords Wandsworth, and they've won it back. Looking over the top for Olufowoju. They will deflect toward Loxton Co. Safety first from Surbiton, but that is pressure. Esme Walsh this time nicking it away and then hitting it straight over the top. But if anyone can hold on to the ball, it's Esme Holdsworth. Lovely touch from Hayward, but cleared away by Tushingham. Well, Tushingham will drift forward. She is the top scorer in this side, the co-captain of Lords Wandsworth College, and well, she's a serious player, Herman.
Yeah, no, definitely no. Tushingham's playing really well. She's shown some serious control. She's kind of almost like helping out of the backline really well, but also helping the team to push forward. So,
classic sort of libero style. She will race up the field. On the books at Reading, as a couple of these players are. Cut out by Surbiton, cleared away. It's another excellent first touch from Hayward on the roll. Cut out from Tushingham, looks to Travella it over the top. Olufowoju battling with it. Real physicality from Butler Smith. Also on the British sailing pathway, the right winger. But Holdsworth, nice ball forward. Scragg there at the back, a physical figure at fullback, part of the Birmingham Panthers netball setup as well. Lovely footwork from Holdsworth, but cleared away again to rapturous applause on the far side. Nice touch and turn in the meantime from Charlie Joyce. Loose ball cut out. And a bit of a heavy touch at centre half. Might put them under a bit of pressure here. Great read at the back from Tushingham, who looks to drive Lords Wandsworth College forward, but dispossessed. And there might be a bit of space in behind here. Here's Joyce, chance for Surbiton. Joyce flicks around the goalkeeper, cleared away. It's a real mess at the back there, but down goes Izzy Olsen in the end to clean it up. First real chance of the game. Some nervous moments at the back, but Lords Wandsworth College have dealt with it, Natalie.
Yeah, great to see that from Izzy Olsen there. She's an amazing shot stopper, but over the last year, really working on her positioning, her passing, and like a great goalkeeper gives such confidence to the team. So great to see her first involvement there.
Also plays hockey at Teddington. I wonder what position.
Yeah, I don't know, but a great sports person all round, and we love to see it.
Laid back for Izzy Joyce, whose twin sister almost got the first goal of the game. Put over the top for Tushingham. And cleared comfortably away. There'll be a Surbiton throw. A round of applause from yourself, Herman. This is a good start because there were some nervous whispers from the supporters of Lords Wandsworth today. But so far, holding really firm.
Yeah, no, definitely no. We are holding a really, really firm game. We're defending well. We're clearing the balls out well. We're playing them up to Tolu. So I think we've had a really, really good start. And yeah, it looks promising. So we'll see from here.
That no-nonsense clearance, we just saw the replay of, a chance of it. Long-range effort, looking to catch out the goalkeeper, and she's done so, and Surbiton score. A goal from nothing. Keeper caught off her line in the blinding sunlight that's bearing down on that end, and Lords Wandsworth are stunned. Well, from the throw-in, there didn't look to be much on here. Ball forward from Holdsworth. And it's a fine finish. It's right up to the top of the net. It's over the goalkeeper, and it bounces in to score. Well, Herman, I think that's just what happens when you play a side like Surbiton. They're such intelligent footballers. And she spotted Olsen off her line and took advantage.
Yeah, I think that's just exactly what happened really. The keeper was off her line and she just chipped it over. And I think these things do happen in football. We do see quite a lot of chips in football. But I still believe in us. I still think we can come back. So come on, Wandsworth.
And I think it was fairly obvious there that Olsen could not see a thing as it was put over the top, because the sun is as bright as it's ever been here in Hampshire. Lovely skill to clear the lines for Lords Wandsworth. Forward for Joyce. Whips it in towards the dangerous striker Hayward. And pushing forward and then putting it over the top is Tushingham. Elafowoju on the chase, pushing Surbiton wide here. And winning the throw. Tolu Elafowoju, she looks like a real outlet for Lords Wandsworth. They've just got to find her the ball a little more often.
She's got so much pace, Tolu. One of her absolute strengths and one of the things she massively brings to the team. But these Surbiton girls are sticking to her like glue. She needs to break free of them.
Cleared away, and it'll be swept up by Hayward. Really comfortable coming deep, Hayward. And that's a lovely ball through, but it will be cut out by Scragg. You see Hayward there, looks like she's just warming up. Sahara Hayward. Could be really dangerous as this game progresses. The throw is into a dangerous area. Duggan sees it out. Great strength from Amber Duggan. Also on the books at Reading. Also in the ISFA representative team alongside Tushingham. It's great to see players progressing through to that sort of level.
Yeah, absolutely. I think some of the fourth form girls like Duggan, like Tushingham, they've been such motivators here for football at Lord Wandsworth. Really, really like advocates for the sport.
Unbelievable touch from Holdsworth on a 1-2 with Hayward. Holdsworth from long range. What a goal! Esme Holdsworth has scored a screamer for Surbiton. From the goal kick, it was cleared long. It was a ridiculous touch from the clearance. 1-2 with a striker, Hayward, and then whips it in from long range right into the bottom corner. Look at this touch, Herman. This is an unbelievable goal to be scored at under 15 level.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it really, really shows the good level here at under 15s. I mean, that touch, the shot, everything about it was perfect. But I think hopefully we should see some more goals throughout the game. I think Lord Wandsworth, we're defending well, but we just need to find that breakthrough in the attack. And I feel like with Tolu's pace, with Duggan and Tushingham's passing, I think we could really create something special here.
Well, the Lords Wandsworth College defence was holding firm. It's taken 2 long efforts to break through, 2 real rangy strikes. Because as of yet, Surbiton are able to get cleanly through on goal. Just a touch offside there. Elafowoju. Not going to be very popular on the far side, that linesman, right in front of a wall of Lords Wandsworth College supporters.
Yeah, he might not be the greatest fan, but...
No shot on goals as of yet for the hosts. 3 so far for Surbiton, and one of them completely unstoppable. It might break on the left wing this time for Ada Gale. Lovely footwork. Gale, another effort from range, and another goal. Well, they just can't get close, Surbiton. So instead they go to the skies, and that was, well, just clipping under the bar there. What an effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really, really good goal there. Just clipped it over the keeper.
Beautiful footwork to find the space. And it just clips the underside of the bar. Well, it's a discussion often had in women's football, the size of the goals, and there's nothing the goalkeeper could do there, because even at full height, wasn't touching the crossbar. Some lovely footwork from Olufowoju in response. So Surbiton lead by 3. Lords Wandsworth looking to apply the pressure. Out comes the goalkeeper. It's lovely footwork at the back.
Start to see the Lord Wandsworth side just come out a bit more. They're coming out of their comfort zone, starting to play a bit more offense rather than defense. So hopefully we should see a lot more action now from the Lord Wandsworth side.
Intercepted from the ball forward and then charged down by Esme Walsh. Looking for Olufowoju again. And it comes back Surbiton's way, and they slip it through, and now they're a little bit short-handed at the back here. That's a beautiful ball round the corner. Tushingham gets across. Great clearance by the centre-back. First corner of the game, and it will come for Surbiton here. This is a lovely ball round the corner from Hayward. A real hold-up forward is Hayward with lovely footwork. First corner, though, for Surbiton. Short is the call. But charged down by Lords Wandsworth. Flying out came Amber Duggan. And it's been chipped over the top again. Olufowoju working really hard, but it's fine work from Surbiton at the back. Here's Joyce. Skips around 2 players. Lovely ball over the top, but a hint of a heavy touch allowed Jameson to clear her lines. Plays it at Alton Town FC, just like Scott Sanderson, the director of football here, scored on the weekend for his Step 3 side. Surbiton back in possession, looking to play around the corner. One back by Butler Smith. And it'll be nice to see Lords Wandsworth run with the ball for now. Duggan skips past 2. Beautiful run by Duggan. Crossed into the box. It's past the goalkeeper. It's off the post. Olufowoju, what a save! What a stop by Pethick. And in the end it's cleared away, but only as far as Sanderson. Best chance of the game for Lords Wandsworth.
Gosh, you just can't believe that hasn't gone in. Felt like it must, but great to see some action there from the girls. Hopefully that attack will build their build their confidence again. Because 3 goals down is hard, but they've got so much in them, they can absolutely bring this back.
Well, Duggan skipped around 2. And then this is absolutely beautiful here. Duggan skips away. This is a beautiful ball into the middle. Oh, it's just beyond the goalkeeper. And what a save. Olufowoju thought she scored for all the world, but Cara Pethick got down to make the stop. Herman, that is good football all round.
Yeah, no, it's looking absolutely lovely. I mean, this is what I mean about the Wandsworth side. When they attack, they are very, very strong. So I know for a fact that we are in for a really, really, really strong game. I mean, that keeper, what a save.
Another battle on the short side, won by Walsh. Great confidence across the back line, though, for Surbiton, and then slipped into midfield. Out comes Tushingham. Tushingham, long ball, searching for Duggan. The midfielder given licence to play. After that, third goal's gone in.
We just stopped to talk about the weather as well. It's a really lovely day, don't you think?
It is unbelievable. I mean, it's worked against Lords Wandsworth for that opening goal, because Izzy Olsen in net, completely blinded by the sunshine. But you can't swear it off while it's here. It's a beautiful day. Long ball this time from Surbiton, and in a pocket of space is Hayward, who again holds it up brilliantly.
Yeah, she's a really crucial player. She's playing in the middle, sitting there, waiting for all the balls to come to her, then she just pings them out to the sides and likes to create chances.
Delightful little run, and another long-range effort, but that time it's seen wide by Olsen. It's in the centre of the park there, Megan Abbott and Alice Kelly, who are darting forward when the front three are busy. Just a player down for Lords Wandsworth in the time. That's beautiful footwork to begin with. Another curling effort. Not enough curl this time. Olsen had a handle on it. So player down, so we'll have a slight break in play. About 20 minutes gone in this first half. Surbiton lead by 3. But the game is very much still alive here because Lords Wandsworth have had their chances.
Yeah, they definitely really have. That near goal on the far side there was absolutely brilliant. I mean, even I thought it was in.
What kind of messages do you think Scott Sanderson, Natalie, might be sharing at this time to the players?
Really just building their resilience, something that we champion for across the whole school, but it's not over till it's over. These girls have dug deep time and time again. He'll be reminding them of that. We spoke earlier about from the F1 movie, Plan C for chaos. You know, if it's all going wrong, just get out there and have fun, because the more you enjoy the game, the more likely you are to get something from it.
Absolutely. Well, that was the second goal, an absolutely unstoppable effort from Esme Holdsworth. Surbiton in a comfortable position here. 3 long-range efforts, the difference between the sides. The footwork in the build-up to this goal as well was pretty excellent. Just such confidence with the ball at feet, skinning the first defender and then glancing it in off the crossbar. But as Scott was saying in the build-up, you've got to shoot to score, and Surbiton, with this really decent defence in front of them, have chosen that option.
It's just fantastic to see such high-level football being played like in front of our eyes on a school pitch.
So the game shortly to get back underway. Lords Wandsworth player just receiving a bit of attention. Fine to continue. And it's just clattered off of the first player really there. Hayward charged it down. And Surbiton will build from the base. Well, the pressure's been skipped by, and now it's Hayward on the end of it. Hayward one-on-one, gets around the goalkeeper. Olsen back to her feet. And Izzy Olsen does latch it up in the end. So Ara Hayward there, not happy. Because she did really well there, but it's through here, and it's deflected. Duggan's chasing after it. That was so close to putting Holly Tushingham one-on-one. Well, this is beautiful footwork again up top from Sahara Hayward. Just wanted a little bit more support. Olsen does well. Long throw. And hacked away by Surbiton. Good work from Lords Wandsworth to keep it alive. Slip forward by Loxton Co, and then Surbiton win it back. And Surbiton might look to break. Slip through. A lovely ball. Off goes AD Gale. Gale on the inside. Hayward battling with the last defender. Down goes Olsen. Hayward still has it. It's a great tackle from Sanderson. And it's out for the corner. Now Bella Sanderson has denied Hayward the run in there. That's really good defence. Maybe another corner for Surbiton. Well, Herman, that's the threat really. If you throw it forward, as Lords Wandsworth College are starting to do, then you are likely to be caught out on the counter, but Sanderson did really well there.
Yeah, no, definitely. You know, Sanderson picked up the ground. She defended well. She kicked the ball out. And yeah, I think throw-ins are really, really big in football, actually. A lot of people kind of sleep on them, but that's just a really, really good example of why it's important.
In swinger from Surbiton, right towards the front post. Back into the area. Sanderson clears it away. Nice ball out to Duggan, but great defence from Surbiton to keep the attack alive. Charged down. And flicked away. Holdsworth wins it back for Surbiton here. Another charge down from Tushingham, and then another strike from range. Off target.
It's really close though, very close, but it was an off-target shot. But yeah, we can just see the threats from Surbiton really, where they're shooting just from outside the box, just clipping it well, hitting the shots well.
But it says a lot about Lords Wandsworth that they're forcing Surbiton to take it on from range.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think Scott Sanderson's tactics are really, really smart. He's playing very defensive, but he's also having Tolu attacking well and strong. So, come on, girls, we believe in you.
Need a little bit more height on these goal kicks at the moment. That one played out wide towards Duggan. Cut out by Surbiton. Some nice footwork to keep it in play. Surbiton back on the offensive. Haywood looking to flick it on. Cleared away by Loxton Co. Lovely run through the centre of midfield. Haywood dispossessed. That's excellent defending. Hawkey back to the centre half. Slip through, that's a lovely ball. And Ponakateva. Haywood. Two in black and gold to charge down, and then it's a big clearance from Tushingham again. Not messing around in that area of the field at all, Natalie.
No, not at all. As Scott's Mr. Sanson talking about how really trying to keep our defence as solid, as compact as possible. Tushingham clearly taking that to heart and making sure that the ball is not in her area when she doesn't want it to be.
Couple of changes in the offing for Surbiton midway through the first half. They've got both Murphys on the bench, Matilda McDonald as well as Izzy Sleep. Long throw, cut out by Tushingham. Pressure here from Surbiton. We'll see if Lords Wandsworth College can break. That's where they've looked most dangerous today, when Duggan has been given a bit of a free roll in midfield, or when Tushingham has put the balls over the top. Another clearance from Tushingham. It's all the way back to the centre of defence, Sophie Day, and the goalkeeper Pethick. Lovely one-touch play from the new fullbacks, the Murphys. Beautiful ball down the line. Murphys continued her run, looking to whip it in here. Hayworth's on the end of it. It's cut out again by Sanderson. Great injection of pace by Caitlin Murphy, continuing her run. And that's really beautiful work from the fullback, and twins at fullback as well. It's pretty interesting stuff, reminiscent of two Brazilians at Man United back in the day, Fabio and the one that wasn't quite as successful, but both Murphys out there for Surbiton today. Outswinging corner, free header to the back post, flung back in, and Tushingham puts everything behind the clearance. It might fall here for Ella Fawoju. Duggan putting on the pressure, Ella Fawoju there as well, lovely turn, but Tolu Ella Fawoju wins it back and hits it down the line for Duggan. Great physicality from Duggan here. And Duggan puts it towards the goal, it's just behind. But that's great play from Amber Duggan.
Yeah, brilliant effort from the LWC girls there. That resilience, that keep fighting that we talk about.
Shrugging off two to force the half chance, but just needed someone running into the area there.
Lovely being able to play on this pitch on the top of the hill here, but whenever the ball goes off, it's rolling away down the sides.
What a ball out of defence. Again, the centre half's both so comfortable there. Up goes the linesman's flag. Haywood just ventured offside. Couple of chances for Lords Wandsworth College. They're knocking on the door here of Surbiton, who, as we've spoken of, have not conceded in this cup run as of yet. Tushingham long ball. Headed on by Luxton Co. Real battle for it. In fact, down goes Butler Smith. Referee waves play on. Beautiful ball through. And a clean strike, but off target this time. It's another outstanding ball through from Surbiton. They cut the line so well. And with that front three all running in behind, real pressure being put on Lords Wandsworth College when Surbiton break. Because the game has become a bit more end-to-end here, which is what we like to see. Olsen plays it short. It's just going to run out of play there as Surbiton look to spread it wide. Lovely turn from Tushingham, who flicks it through. Tushingham still going, what a run. Looks across it in, but it will come back for Tushingham here. Flicks it around another. Tushingham takes on Murphy, and in the end, it's 3 in green who have to get back, and Holdsworth can drive it out of midfield. Tushingham from range takes on the goalkeeper, Pethick. It's exciting to see what Holly Tushingham can do when she drives forward.
Yeah, great to see Holly absolutely in her element there. That footwork and the finish, just such a shame it was straight at the goalkeeper, but can't fault the effort there.
Duggan wins it back, racing down the right wing again. This time can't keep it in play. So Duggan sort of drifted out to that right-hand side when the ball is with Lords Wandsworth College and is having the run of the fullback at the moment. Even the new player onto the field, Ava Murphy. Well, it's just miscontrolled by Surbiton. Tushingham with a long throw. Good first touch by Olafuwoju, who still has it on the spin. Olafuwoju puts into the area with the strength of Holdsworth. Keeps it in Surbiton's possession, and now they could break. Joyce racing away. Murphy on the run. Here's Murphy on the overlap, cutting inside the fullback. Beautiful run from Murphy. Dealt with by Jameson. Holdsworth wins it back for Surbiton. And the free kick goes Lords Wandsworth College's way. Herman, you've been asking a couple of times for a free kick there. And Holdsworth is a physical player, and this time has been penalised.
Yeah, no, I think this time it was right. It was quite right to be penalised. So, and it's a very good position to also have a free kick. So I think this will put us in a good position.
What a tackle that is from Maddie Jameson. Needed to be perfect as well. Nice run from Murphy. What impact she's made off the bench.
I think ref's just having a couple of words with her.
Well, at under 15s level, these are young athletes learning their way through the sporting world. Hope some of that monologue might have sunk in, as the free kick will be Lords Wandsworth from inside their own half. Long ball incoming, one feels. Tushingham over the top. Olafuwoju running onto it, but it's all the way through to the goalkeeper, Cara Pethick, who's been pretty stable when called upon so far. It's another really long ball out from defence, just cutting the grass and finding Surbiton players in pockets of space. Flicked on by the striker, Haywood. It's physical from Scragg. Another ball searching for Haywood. Haywood, lovely touch. Crossed into the area. Oh, it's a beautiful finish. What a clearance off the line.
What a clearance.
Well, wait a minute. Haywood skipped through, crossed it in. It was flicked off the outside of the boot. Across came Tushingham, who thundered it off the bar. What a clearance. Herman, that is unbelievable.
Man, that's like prime David Luiz in the Brazilian World Cup.
And it's a break on here for Lords Wandsworth, and it's been thumped forward by Tushingham again. Olafuwoju has won the corner. Oh, that's a shame. It's been given as a goal kick. Let's have another look at that clearance. Beautiful touch from Haywood here to skin the defender. It's a lovely cross in as well. It's not the cleanest connection, but it beats the goalkeeper. And then look at this for a clearance. Thundered off the crossbar and out again from Tushingham. Now Tushingham's gone down a little uncomfortably here. That would be such a loss for Lords Wandsworth College. I hope she gets back to her feet soon enough. What a clearance it was. Well, there's lots of staff involved here, and another one has just come onto the field to look after Holly Tushingham. It's great to see there's so much support for this under-15 side, Natalie.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's Miss Huntington, our sort of resident physiotherapist. She does amazing work with all of our athletes, including our footballers, rehab, making sure that they're as healthy and as fit to play as possible. Ultimately, that's always what would come first.
Well, unfortunately for now, Holly Tushingham is going to leave the field of play. Big loss for Lords Wandsworth College, but hopefully not the last we see of her today. And onto the field comes Jess Hicks in response. And if we're looking at sports staff on the bench there, you can also see Ryan has come down from Chelsea, sort of newly invested into Lords Wandsworth College, Chelsea Football Club. And there's a couple of the players from this team who are in and around that development squad in the coming weeks and months, allegedly.
You know, it's really unfortunate that Holly's gone off, but you can't help but think potentially fresh legs, new player on the pitch, maybe might just be just what we need to try and get something back before half-time.
Well, we'll start with a drop ball, essentially, so the keeper will roll it out. And it's another great driving run from the centre halves. Cut out and cleared away by Loxton Coe. Loxton Coe again cuts it out. And great pressure from Hicks, and Hicks strikes it. It's a goal from the substitute. Yes! What a goal! Well, Hicks came racing onto the field, and that's her first touch of the ball. Jess Hicks scores the opening for Lords Wandsworth College. Love
to see that immediate impact from Jess there. As I said, real shame Holly's gone off, but Jess, fresh legs, fresh attitude, couldn't be happier for her.
A mistake at the back from Surbiton, putting the keeper under real pressure. It came back for Hicks, who calmly slotted it home. And 3-1, Lords Wandsworth College very much back into this game. Loxton Coe with a long ball forward.
I think the comeback's on.
Well, I think Surbiton were sort of settling in a little bit too soon there. Lovely ball round the corner from Holdsworth as they try and progress forward. Nice footwork from Murphy at left back and intercepts in the end. Well, that's a good goal for Lords Wandsworth College. Let's have another look at it here. Just a hint of a heavy touch there, under pressure the goalkeeper, and then Hicks pounced upon the mistake and found the bottom corner.
Just a nice goal really, she slotted it home. Bottom corner.
That's the kind of goal that Lords Wandsworth College were going to have to score, pouncing on the Surbiton mistakes, because they've been so calm at the back, so composed for, let's not forget, an under-15s team. Finally, with real pressure, two up top at that play, and it's opened it up for Lords Wandsworth. And now they're getting a touch nervous at the back, Surbiton, rightly so, because Oliver Wandrew is putting on the pressure again. This time it's hooked forward all the way back for Jameson, who'll leave it for the goalkeeper. Lofted forward by Olsen. It should fall for Lords Wandsworth in midfield. Good first touch, but there's two in green to race upon it. Lovely ball through from Haywood. Joyce cuts back inside, but battling away for it and winning possession back. It's a fine tackle from Caitlin Gamagan.
Yeah, great strength there.
Plays at Fleet Spurs FC outside of school.
Usually in the goalkeeper position, so great to see her exploring defence and seemingly doing really quite well at it.
Good defence at the base of midfield. It's back for Murphy. Oliver Wojciech looking to drive through. It's beautiful footwork at centre half, and it opens up in the middle of the park here. Slip through, Surbiton with a strike, and this time it will cross the line. What a ball that was from centre half. And then the first time strike, catching the goalkeeper unawares. This is beautiful footwork from a centre-back as well, Herman.
Yeah, no, she's showing really class footwork there. She's dribbled through, she's gone through players, and that's just what it shows. It just takes anyone to just go through some plays to create loads and loads of chances.
Perfectly weighted pass as well, just beyond Scragg, who was racing back.
Did you hear about the 6-7 meme? Did you hear?
And then the whistle goes for half-time. That will bring an end to the first 35. It's 4-1 in favour of Surbiton High, the defending champions, chasing yet another spot in the final. They've been present at every single one in this ISFA Under-15s competition.
Did you hear about the
And with plenty of time still left into the game, a sole goal from Lord's Wandsworth College has kept the game alive, really, Herman. They're still very much in the contest.
Yeah, no, they still very, very much are. They just need to keep doing what they're doing. They're defending well. They make sure that their back line's like really strong, and then they're also attacking well with Tolu. Good shots. You have good shots from Hicks. Good shots. So we just have to keep that going and keep that momentum going.
Well, a busy first half, 4-1 in Surbiton's favour, but plenty more to come. We'll leave you all the highlights for the first half and be back in a few moments' time. Welcome back then to the second half as Lords Wandsworth College trail by 4-1 to defending champion Surbiton High School in this ISFA Cup semi-final. Well, it'll be Surbiton who get us back underway in the green and white, playing right to left in this second half, while the hosts, Lords Wandsworth, are in their beautiful new gold and black kit with the swallows on the base of the strip as well. Natalie's still alongside me for this second half. It is a really beautiful strip.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Something we've had a real focus on over the last 2 or so years, really elevating our kind of first team kit, making sure the students know that they're a big deal and that we believe in them, and we want them to feel confident and at their best selves when they're on the pitch.
Surbiton to kick us off then. 3 long range efforts and a beautiful slide rule pass to open up the defence has left us where we are. Substitute Jess Hicks scored with her first kick of the game. Can you believe it? Starts on this near side, pouncing on a very rare error from this fine Surbiton side. Well, they're still very much in the game, but they've got 3 goals in order to turn this around. Surbiton will kick us off, and they'll look to try and control this contest.
We have got the pitch on our side this time, with sunshine shining into Surbiton goalkeeper, with the cap coming out to try and save some shots, I assume.
Indeed, the cap is out for Cara Pethick and in the goal. Surbiton looking to escape out of the half spaces early here. They've made a couple more changes in the start of this second half. It's deflected Lords Wandsworth way, but up goes the flag. And welcome Tommy as well to the live stream.
Hello.
Tommy, thanks for coming up and joining us. What did you make of that first half, watching down from the deck?
So, with the first half, I thought it was a decent display from Lords Wandsworth and Surbiton, but I just think that Surbiton, with their shots from outside the box, they pounced on the errors of the Lords Wandsworth team, and with a bit of fortune, they've scored a few goals. So hopefully Lords Wandsworth can get back into the game in the second half. I can see some goals from the attackers.
Indeed, they were given a little bit too much space on the edge of the area.
Yeah, not pressing.
Flicked away by Tushingham. Great to see her back amongst things. Surbiton still in possession as they've had for all the start of this second half. Tushingham pressing high, and across as well comes Duggan to make the tackle. It looks like Tushingham is playing much further forward at the start of this second half. Tushingham on the spin, comes away with it.
Nice turn.
Looking to pick out Tolu Olafuwoju. Your sister playing number 9 as well, Tommy?
Yeah. I don't think she's been in the game enough. I think she should probably come a bit deeper, get playing,
and she did
get
there.
in the game.
Slipping it in behind, but unfortunately no one there to run for it. I mean, it was key in that first half for Lords Wandsworth to get the ball over the top for Olafuwoju.
Yep, quick pacing behind will be important the second half to try and get a few shots on target and test the keeper, because I don't think she's been tested enough. So hopefully we get a few shots and see where that takes us.
Indeed, 1 shot, 1 goal for Lords Wandsworth College so far. Although the second strike was, of course, a fine save off Olafuwoju from close range.
Yeah, good attempt, but should probably be doing better there, if I'm being honest.
As we look back on that first half, but sort of nervy start to the second for both teams. Surbiton with their first goal conceded in this particular competition. They did drew 2-2 with Elaine at the start of the season, but it's 1 ball over the top. And it's a perfect start to the second half for Surbiton High.
Good play, ball in behind, easy finish around the keeper.
Very good finish.
Yeah.
To deny Lords Wandsworth College the start to this second half that they were after.
5-1 down, it'll be tough to come back from this.
Well, it was flicked over the top, but there was a real battle there between the striker and the centre half, and that allowed the winger just to run in behind, a little underlapping run, and a wonderful finish on the half volley as well. Lords Wandsworth College putting on the pressure. And a lovely one-touch passing from Surbiton, and they clear their lines. Real battle in the midfield, and Surbiton are winning that battle at the moment.
Nice play.
Here's Murphy. Charged down by Duggan. Well, Natalie, it's important that Lords Wandsworth College keep their heads up. The crowd has thinned out a bit, but it is important to mention that is because most students here have gone off to play their own sporting fixtures.
Yeah, big sporting day for us here today. We've actually got an under-13 netball tournament on. I think we've got maybe 5 or 6 schools joining us for that, happening actually just on the courts behind us. Loads of people enjoying our brand new gym for sports and conditioning. Really great to see this college's continued investment into the sport and the performance of our young athletes here.
Well, outside the boot on the half volley, that finish for the 5th goal. It was really tasty from Surbiton. They're in control in this semi-final. But a free kick here for Lords Wandsworth College, and the option is there to go long, with plenty up front now to pick out, with Tushingham pushing high and looking to slip it in behind, and Hicks is racing after it, and it's battled here with Olafuwoju. She goes down. Penalty.
Yes.
On the penalty. Nice ball in behind by Tolu, putting pressure on the goalkeeper and the defender to just win the penalty, and hopefully we can see a goal.
Penalty is given. Olafuwoju just inside the penalty area. It's a really nice ball forward, and Olafuwoju beats the player there. She's round the corner, she flicks it around the keeper, and unfortunately there, Pethick takes her out.
Yeah, stone cold penalty.
And it will be the captain, Amber Duggan, to take the spot kick, the Reading Academy midfielder. And Lords Wandsworth College become only the second side this season to score twice against Surbiton.
Nice second penalty from Amber. Routine finish. Well played.
Very routine in the end. She makes it look very easy. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, buries it into the side netting, and Surbiton concede a second. Lords Wandsworth College with a lovely ball through. Penalty won by Olufowoju, and that's a lot more like her as a forward, Tommy.
Yeah, nice to see her getting into the game more. Hopefully we can see more of that in the second half.
And it's a free kick in the meantime for Surbiton, look to go long. Natalie, I've been a little bit distracted throughout this second half by the number of dogs that have gone past us just in front of the commentary gantry here. There's about 5 on the sideline, and I think I saw 4 or 5 students walking across with a dog each as Olufowoju has it over the top here. Just a heavy touch. That was Pethick.
So
but what's going
there.
on with all these dogs, Natalie? They are infecting the field here. It's great to see.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of the absolute joys of being blessed with a 1,200-acre campus. We've got such glorious woodlands, pitches. It's a real dog walking haven.
Great defence again from Sanderson in the meantime. Nice ball over the top, nice touch. They headed on but cut out, and it will be a corner for Surbiton, their first of the second half. Looks like an in-swinger incoming. That's good defence. Good goalkeeping from Pethick, racing out to make the stop. There's Olufowoju almost away for her first goal of the afternoon. Short corner incoming for Surbiton. They race into the flag. Indeed, they do play it short. Hicks putting on the pressure. Nice ball to the edge of the area. Lovely footwork. In comes the shot. It's a beautiful strike. What a hit!
Great goal. Touch away to beat the player, wraps it into the side netting.
Such a
Wonder
clean
goal.
connection, and we have the perfect angle of it here. Beautiful first touch. Could be a cross or a shot. That is a strike, plain and simple. Off the post. Unstoppable. Surbiton have 6.
It'll be tough for Lords Wandsworth to get back into the game now, but maybe we can see something.
Set piece play from the kickoff, and it might roll through here. Tushingham pushes it on. Strike towards goal. It's patted away. Olufowoju, and it comes back to Pethick. The blinding sun involving herself in the contest again here. Just stopping Pethick from cleanly connecting to that, but it's been won back by Tushingham in the meantime. Duggan drives through 2 players.
Well.
Duggan
3.
skips round a third. Here's the strike. Charged down at the edge of the area. Flicked away by Surbiton. And now the break might be on here, but it's swept up so well by Lords Wandsworth College. Loose ball. It does end up with Surbiton on halfway, but they have to backtrack here. Slip through. Lovely ball. Surbiton looking for 7. It's a real battle on the far side. Jameson makes a big tackle, and Jameson again. That's really good defence, as we've seen all day from Maddie Jameson.
Yeah, she's been absolutely fantastic out there, really making some great tackles, keeping her area of the pitch clean. Such a shame for the Lord Wandsworth girls. It feels like they get something back and then almost instantly Surbiton are back on them.
No nonsense from Lords Wandsworth. It's a corner for Surbiton. Cleared away by Bella Sanderson. Great to see those family ties as well in the team, with Bella Sanderson, of course, playing in this game, and her father Scott is director of football here, and she's had a good game as well. In swinger, dangerous, but headed away by Lords Wandsworth. Back into the edge of the area. And the tallest player, Maisley Butler-Smith, underneath it. The charge down by Lords Wandsworth College. And there's 4 or 5 dogs going at it on the right-hand side of the field, but it's a lovely ball through. Can this be kept in play by Surbiton? It overruns, and it will be a goal kick. Sure, they'll calm down in just a moment as this game seems to settle down again after 2 really quick goals. Penalty for Lords Wandsworth College, and then what a finish it was from the short corner for Surbiton in response. Goal kick will bounce up here for Tushingham. Tushingham over the top in search of Olafuwoju again. Olafuwoju,
Nice
lovely
play.
turn.
Hit it.
Olafuwoju to the byline. This is
Bang it.
beautiful run from
Oh.
Olafuwoju, but it's kept up by Pethick. That's outstanding from Tolu Olafuwoju, Tommy.
Yeah, good play. Past 2 players. Unlucky with the finish. Got a bit under it. But hopefully we can see more of it.
Surbiton look to counter. Lovely first touch.
Great
Racing
block.
around the corner. It's
Oh.
charged down.
What?
Oh, but it's
They've called
just
the foul.
spun in there. And the goal has been
Oh,
scored.
gosh.
Well, it
That
looked
is
like a
unlucky.
good block to start off there. But unfortunately for Lords Wandsworth College, the turn of the ball, it just snuck into the bottom corner. It's a great run. It's a good counter again. This is great strength from the forward. Strike towards goal. It looks like it's running wide, but just the spin on the ball, it drifts on the wrong side of the post for Lords Wandsworth College. Surbiton have another. (7-2) now. And Surbiton back with it. It's a good clearance, and it slipped in behind again. Cut out by Jameson. Well, that's really unfortunate, because it was a really good start to the second half, and then 1 or 2 things just not going your way. I mean, an unstoppable effort and a bit of bad luck there, and suddenly you're back to 5 goals behind.
Yeah, it feels like we're constantly chasing, which is always a difficult position to be in. You know, whatever the result of this game ends up being, I think the girls can feel nothing but pride for themselves. First time we've competed in this competition. First time this team has been in its 2nd year now, I think. So the fact that they're here, they're playing at this level, I mean, we can see they're 5 goals down, but they're not giving up. They're showing that resilience, that energy still. They're not looking defeated at all. They still want it. They're still hungry. And that's what they want. That's what we need in these young athletes.
Indeed, in only their 2nd season as a side, they are 5 goals down to the record-breaking winners of this tournament. It must be reminded to you that they are an outstanding side.
Yeah, and I think to have broken their sort of clean sheet of the competition, that in itself is something the girls can be absolutely massively proud of.
Another corner. Another short corner. Why not, given how well they've worked so far for Surbiton. That's a great cross in. Powerful header away from who else but Holly Tushingham.
Yeah, I'm really pleased to see her back on, so hopefully nothing too serious that happened in that first half.
Another corner incoming. Well, just a throw this time. Great header from Tushingham. To the edge of the area. Great pressure. And then cleared away by Tushingham.
So apparently our number 2 is a sort of specialist in very long throw-ins. I think we saw maybe one of them in the first half, but yeah, long throw-in to number 2.
It'd be great to see Scragg get a bit more involved as she cuts it out there. Certainly has the height. Netballer by trade as well, outside of playing for the football team here.
Yeah, I find a lot of our students, they're just so multi-talented. They compete across multiple different sports. So especially for someone like Scragg, who's such an outstanding netballer, for her to be here playing today really speaks, I think, to just how important this football match is to the girls and to the school. And big thank you to the netball department for letting us steal her for the afternoon.
So many multi-sport athletes in this team. Of course, the goalkeeper Olsen plays for Teddington hockey team as well. That's a real high standard. And also Maisie Butler-Smith on the right wing on the British sailing pathway, as we've spoken about.
Yeah, we don't have many sailors, so great to see Maisie really bringing something a bit new and fresh to the sport. But also Tolu up top, outstanding athlete on the track. Tommy, with your family connections, I don't know if you'd have a bit more to tell us about that.
Yeah, she's quite quick, to be fair. So that's all I have to say about that.
Just run out there for another corner for Surbiton in the meantime. And their chance to go further ahead as they keep the pressure on. The second half has lost a little bit of energy after such a bright start, but that is to be expected. As the game rolls on, some tired legs out there, but it should break here for Lords Wandsworth. It's a lovely ball to pick out Duggan outside of the boot, trying to free Olafowoju again. Olafowoju battling through 3 defenders. Olafowoju keeps the pressure on. Keeper scrambles it away. Duggan, fast touch, can't beat the first Surbiton defender. Out came Caitlin Gallagher. Duggan. Duggan still with it. Great effort here from Lord Wandsworth College to keep the game alive, and it's in the end a throw-in conceded, and overcomes Scragg to take it.
Maybe we can see one of those long throws.
Indeed, they're lining up for it. Duggan is battling with it on the edge of the field here. Great run by the number 6. Whipped into the area. Keeper under a bit of pressure, but in the end it's regathered by Pethick. Throw out for Surbiton. Lovely footwork again at the base of midfield to build this attack. They're so structured, but good pressure from Lords Wandsworth, and Holly Screen gets on the end of it. A substitute in this second half. Screen keeps the pressure on. Very comfortable around the corner from Surbiton. So impressive in close quarters. And the break on here for the leaders. Physical in the tackle from Screen. Surbiton come away with it. In behind. Lovely first touch, but out comes the goalkeeper. Olsen wraps it up. Olsen had to be out quickly there because it was an excellent first touch. Searches for Hicks with the long ball. There's just too much space between midfield and attack there because Surbiton have got loads of space to operate in.
Yeah, I think Surbiton have looked strong all game, and it's looking tricky for Wandsworth to try and get these 5 goals back, but I think the sort of damage limitation here, making sure that we stay strong, like Surbiton are still not getting through as easily, still making them fight for it.
Another great ball cut out, but only as far as the Surbiton striker hacks away. Lovely touch from Duggan, and the footwork as well. It's beautiful. Duggan once again looking to slip through Olafowoju, but it's cut out. First touch play from Surbiton to open up the defence. Crossed into the edge of the area. Lovely touch on the turn. Big tackle. Crucial tackle as well, but the flag was up regardless. Well, there's some lovely touches in there from both sides. First the little spin from Duggan, and then this one-touch play round the corner.
Yeah, great to see the frustrations not really getting to the Lord Wandsworth team, still playing together as a team, playing cohesively, trying to maintain control of the ball, sticking to their tactics. Yeah, they might not be winning, but they're still very much in this game.
Duggan dispossessed there, and the foul given. First sign of that frustration coming out there from Duggan. He's working really hard in midfield. She's a fantastic player and athlete.
Oh, yeah, she's absolutely brilliant. Hope I didn't jinx her there by causing it as I speak. But yeah, it's really great. You know, you see these girls, these students in so many different settings, and then they come onto the football pitch and you really feel that authority in them. They know their game, they know their position, they know that what they're playing. And yeah, to see that confidence on all these young girls, the Surbiton players as well, is really fantastic. They're playing with a maturity, with a confidence that it almost makes you forget that they're only 14 and 15-year-old girls.
Short free kick for Surbiton. Cut out and over the top for Olafowoju again, asking her to run in behind time and time again. Almost slipped through by Megan Abbott. Cut out. Twice there by Tushingham. Hicks.
Lovely pass there.
Back and forwards here, Surbiton have it. And a bit of space in behind. What a ball! And now Surbiton one-on-one. Slipped in for another goal. Beautiful pass forward. And then the composure to keep the ball under control and then slip it past the goalkeeper. Excellent work. Game just opened up for a moment, Natalie, and that allowed Surbiton in behind. This is a great pass through.
Yeah, you know, Holly put it forward and you think for a moment, oh, maybe we're going to break, but Surbiton, they just intercept it, they take it back and they make use of the space, and unfortunately we were just punished a little bit. But can't fault the Surbiton players at all. They're playing an absolutely fantastic game. Full credit to them and to their coaches.
They've made loads of changes in the second half, but they've got such great versatility in the team. And it's Lord Wandsworth College who'll kick us off. Flung forward, but what a touch at on the halfway mark from Surbiton to keep it under control. Wide they go. Cutting in, but straight down the throat of Izzy Olsen. Olsen goes long again. It's another great touch. That time from Ava Murphy. Abbott. Oldsworth back onto the field. Slight miscontrol. Battling away on the far side. Gavigan.
Starting to wonder if this green kit from Surbiton is quite a tactical choice. It's blending into the field and slipping past us when we don't expect it.
Yeah, Surbiton have been in green for a long time, and they've been one of the most successful women's sporting institutions for a long time as well. Starting to see that success on the football court, football pitch. Sorry, the current England under-16 captain is a Surbiton student. They've had a few alumni head through to the England under-20, under-19 ranks recently. Of course, they've got great pedigree in hockey and netball. And a corner now for their under-15 side, who of course have been champions year on year on year in this competition. Cleared away. Holdsworth with the pull, and that's a free kick. Lords Wandsworth College. Long ball looking to catch them out. Duggan's moved up front. Really battling with it in midfield, but it comes back for Surbiton High. Flooding forward in green here. Surbiton now, but Esme Walsh getting stuck in.
I think it's probably undeniable and worth mentioning the success of the Lionesses in the last few years. Undoubtedly made a huge impact on the popularity of football amongst our girls, and the prevalence of it. Just as Surbiton press forward again here.
Big tackle at the back there from Tushingham. In the end, it was cleanly collected by Olsen.
Yes, I think 4 years ago when Miss Bowers joined, I don't think we had any girls football at all. So the work Miss Bowers has done in terms of empowering our young girls, but I think it's carried forward into the boys. We have a lot more boys football matches. Recently had a football tour, which Tommy, I think you were on. So it's fantastic to see the growth in the football that's happened at Wandsworth over the last 4 years since Bowers joined.
Of course, Georgia Bowers, well, with sort of qualifications with the ECB and a background in cricket as well.
Yeah, she's a formidable woman. We play staff football together on a Tuesday, and sometimes, you know, it's just friendly Miss Bowers is playing, and then suddenly Miss Bowers, the footballer, arrives, and it's a terrifying sight.
Miss Bowers herself, a multi-sport athlete, you can see how that bleeds into the sides that she coaches. A plethora of professional cricketers and rugby players have come through the door here at Lords Wandsworth over the years.
I think it's such an opportunity for the students to see the teachers in different settings as well. You know, you've got Miss Bowers who teaches PE, you can find her in a classroom, but then also displaying that sort of multi-talented, as you say. So many of the girls on the pitches, you know, they're artists. They've been in the school play this year, and they come out here and lovely sunny day. They're losing, but they're still giving it their all. Yeah, the amount that these girls do is just simply incredible.
Good clearance again from Tushingham, and it's a wonderful run from Duggan. Duggan into the area. Duggan's so difficult to dispossess. In the end, the last touch just came off of Duggan, so it will be a Surbiton throw. You can really see one or two players in this Lords Wandsworth College side because they're all great athletes, but one or two in particular who have got such a bright future in the game of football, which is what was pointed out prior to the game. They're a tight group. They've had a great season, but there are a number of multi-sport athletes and good academics and other students, and then one or two outstanding footballers where that is their focus. And you can see it in those who stand out for Lords Wandsworth, which is completely fair enough at this under-15 level.
Yeah, and I think, as we look forward to continuing to grow the sport... Oh, dear.
Just a high boot, nothing intentional. So the free kick will be for Lords Wandsworth.
Yeah, glad to see no one getting caught in the face there.
A footballing incident.
Yes,
Amber
indeed.
Duggan did not see it that way. She's a fiery character.
Yeah, I was saying, as the sport grows and as these girls continue to get older, you think forward to when they're in sixth form, the sort of level of football they'll be playing there. Lovely long strike by Holly, but just not quite on target there.
Just overcooked from Tushingham. Needed someone running onto that as well, to be fair. But instead it rolls down the hill again. That goes Pethick to collect. So 8-2, the defending champions lead in this semi-final stage, with plenty of time still for either side to add to the score sheet. It's a good press again from Lords Wandsworth, as we saw in the first half. And unfortunately, a player's gone down there for Surbiton, so I think we'll have a break in play. Possibly just a bit of cramp there, because you see it happen so instantly. But Tommy, while we have you, tell us a little bit more about this football tour to the Netherlands, I believe it was.
Yeah, so in the winter break, we did go to the Netherlands to play a few games against some Dutch sides. First team, under 15 boys and girls, all went to Holland to play, and it was a great experience over there. Quite different from England. It was good fun.
Great to hear so many players make the trip as well, as Lords Wandsworth goes steaming into the edge of the area, but then cleared away.
Nice interception.
Caught by Tushingham again. Finds Duggan. They've started man marking Duggan up front, because they know what a danger she is and how much is required to win the ball off her. Another player down for Surbiton in the backfield, so we'll have another slight break. They've certainly got the substitutes if they need to make the changes, and I think that might be the option.
Yeah, Surbiton have great squad depth, so hopefully we can see a few subs come on and maybe make a difference for them.
They really do. They've got 3 or 4 under-15s girls sides, which is obviously very different to here at Lords Wandsworth with just the one.
Yeah, and I think while we have this break, worth mentioning, as you said, the crowds have dimmed a little as students head off to their own sporting commitments. But the fact that we've still got so many students here supporting, even when we're 8-2 down, really speaking to the community spirit of the school, and everyone wanting to support each other. It's brilliant to see.
Well, it's my first time at Lords Wandsworth College. We've been here before, of course, when the boys rugby team made it to their final. But it's absolutely stunning facilities. Beautiful ground as we were driving through, and such a special place for these students. And they clearly care about the wider community, as they're all here supporting. And certainly when the game kicks off, before players had to head off to their own sporting community, it was really busy here on the top field.
And great, I think, to see so many of the older students coming to support. We had a big group of the upper 6 boys coming to watch and really getting into it, really enjoying the football. And I think that sort of cross-year interaction support just so important, and really speaks to everything we value here.
Very difficult to cultivate, especially in sports, when there is so much sort of rivalry embedded into it. But we'll get back underway here, and it will be a throw for Surbiton on the far side.
I know the players and the coaching staff, Mr. Sanson, Miss Bowers, putting loads of effort into encouraging the support, really trying to ramp up excitement amongst the college for the game. And Miss Bowers promised sunshine, and when we woke up this morning and saw the fog, I thought she was dreaming, but no, she was absolutely correct. And, you know, if you're going to be 8-2 down in a game, at least the weather's in your favour.
What a ball through, but Olsen quickly out to collect. It was 2 brilliant drives out of defence from 2 sets of defenders for Surbiton. They were all so talented on the ball. Flicked over the top by Tushingham. Lovely run. And Tushingham cuts on the inside. Looks to slide it across. But no one running in behind, unfortunately, this time. After Tolu Olufowoju's had to leave the field.
Yeah, I think she's been dealing with a little bit of a back injury. So hopefully nothing that this match has aggravated. Hope she's all right.
Certainly covered the ground throughout the day. It's a beautiful run, though. From centre-back come striker, come right mid, Holly Tushingham. Again, the high press here, really causing problems.
Yes!
Tushingham tucks it home.
Brilliant.
Well, we saw it from the last goalkeeper as well. Racing up to make an issue of the situation. Butler Smith involved this time. It was played across, and Holly Tushingham is on the score sheet.
Really pleased for Holly. She's been an absolute workhorse this match. She's been here, there, everywhere. So it might not win us the game, but for her to be on the score sheet, really, really happy for her.
So Tushingham scores. Just nudge past the goalkeeper into that far corner. Surbiton will get back underway. And this is officially the most goals that anyone has put past Surbiton this season. And that's an achievement on its own right. Good to see the free scoring Lords Wandsworth College able to get the ball over the line a few times. As Surbiton, as they have throughout the game, looking for that immediate response. Beautiful first touch pass from Holdsworth. It slid into the middle, but it's hacked away. That's really good defence. Loxton Co, who's moved a bit further back in this second half.
And it looks like we've got Tolly back on the pitch. I think number 3, Caitlin, went off.
Indeed, that is another change that's put forward by Holly Screen.
Love that confidence there from Scott and Georgia, just going for full-out attack. We've got nothing to lose. Go all in here.
Absolutely. And they have scored a bucket load of goals throughout the day. Throughout the season, I should say. And 3 already today. Crossed into the area, searching for Tushingham. It's come loose. Olufowoju. Olufowoju just nudged off it there. Tushingham again causing problems, such a physical threat. And Olufowoju the quickest there. And again it's cut out midfield. And it's a ball in behind. Tushingham! Great finish!
Tushingham.
Esme Walsh this time cutting out the ball in midfield, putting it over the top. Tushingham rushing onto it. And it's a 4th score for Lord Wandsworth College. Stranger things have happened, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to, you know, things like this, you start to think, gosh, are we on for a comeback? I don't know if we've left it too late, but amazing to see this, like, Fergie time spirit almost coming through from the girls here.
Great finish by Tushingham. Away to the goalkeeper's right. And again, this high press from Lords Wandsworth College has caused some serious problems, but that's lovely footwork in midfield. Just overcooked slightly. Long throw for Lords Wandsworth, not waiting around here. Duggan on the spin, flicks it forward. From a standing start, Olufowoju after it. Oh, Tommy, this is getting interesting then, with plenty of time left for Lords Wandsworth College to get into the game and shorten that score gap.
Yeah, looking at this point in the game, I think they have left it a little bit too late, but you never know. The pressure they're putting on them now is immense, and maybe we can see something special.
It's a great break from Surbiton. Maybe they'll have the final say in this semi-final. Wide it is, it's a heavy touch. But across comes Jameson. Clearer lines again.
Nice defending.
Well, let's deconstruct this result a little bit. 8-4 it is. But this is a Surbiton side that did not concede up until this point in the under-15s ISFA Cup. They've only conceded 3 goals all season. And Lords Wandsworth College have put 4 past them And some of the goals that Surbiton have scored have been absolute blinders. Some long-range screamers, some beautiful first-touch passing.
I mean, today I think we've seen the quality from the away side. They've done very well. But from Lords Wandsworth, the fight we're playing out, even though 5 goals down at the start of the second half, we've scored a few and there have been some great goals as well. So it just shows the fight from the side. Not willing to give up yet.
Corner straight out. So maybe time for Lords Wandsworth College to grab one more before the end of this semi-final. Wide, searching for Tushingham, but cut out by Surbiton.
Just heard the final whistle go for the under-13 netball tournament, and now watching some of our younger students come on over just so they can catch the end of the football match. Great defence there by Jameson again. Lovely to see, like I said, we had the upper 6 here in the first half. Now we've got some of our first form coming to watch the end of the match. This really feels like a whole school event.
Maddie Jameson with the charge down of Alton Town FC, where very lovely chat with the staff before, where of course Scott Sanderson is still playing. I asked if Scott is still playing because he's got a coaching role there as well, and Georgia said just about.
Yeah, Scott's brought with him since he joined last year enormous amount of expertise and just passion. I mean, whether he's in the maths classroom or on the football field, yeah, real testament to the school.
Good clearance, but that will be it. Well, a round of applause from all in attendance here as Surbiton High School are through to yet another final in the ISFA Under-15 Girls Cup competition. The reigning champions, who have won 5 out of the 6 finals they've been a part of at this level, are through again. But the story here is that Lords Wandsworth College Under-15 girls side, in just their second year of football as a team full stop, have beaten the likes of Mount Kelly, the likes of Millfield, to face the best Under-15s girls side in the country this season and put up a real fight.
Yeah, I mean, absolute huge congratulations to the Surbiton girls. They've played absolutely fantastically, but couldn't be prouder of our LWC home team. They have shown nothing but resilience, energy, teamwork, respect for the other team. I mean, watching them line up now, fantastic sportsmanship on display. They can only feel proud of themselves, and we are so thrilled for them and for their futures and where football will go here.
8-4 final score, Surbiton High School through to the final. Lords Wandsworth College, though, have scored more today against Surbiton than they've conceded across the entire season so far. A fantastic record, some great football on show, and a bright future for many of these young athletes. Natalie and Tommy, thank you both so much for joining us, and I'm going to head pitch side and try and catch up with some of the Lords Wandsworth faithful before we wrap up today. Final score in this semi-final, 8-4, and we'll leave you with all the goals. Well, here we are then, pitch side in the beautiful sunshine as it has been all game, and I'm delighted to be joined by Georgie Bowers, the head coach of this under-15 side. Georgie, we've spoken a lot on the live stream, not just about this game, but about football here at Lords Wandsworth College more generally, and this, to make the semi-final, to score more goals against Surbiton than they've conceded all year combined. It says a lot about the way that football is going here.
Yeah, completely. I mean, 3 years ago we didn't really have a girls set up at all, and now they're showing what they can really do. I mean, we couldn't be proud of the girls. They scored 4 goals, like you said, against a team that's not conceded. They couldn't put any more in. It's just unfortunate we came out on the other side, really. But yeah, we're super proud of them. We'll go again next year. They will develop. They'll get better and better, and yeah, we'll see how it goes.
We just caught the end of that team talk, and you were reminding the girls that, look, you've made this national semi-final. You've faced what is, as they are every year, one of the best footballing sides in the country at this level. It's difficult as a young athlete to appreciate when you have succeeded to a point, because obviously the loss is so recent. But it's important that these players understand that they have done something really special today, and they've done something that no one in Lords Wandsworth College's history has done, and made a semi-final in this particular sport and at this particular age group.
Yeah, they've completely overachieved to where we thought they were going to, and I mean, we couldn't ask any more of them. They have really set the pathway for the next girls coming through, and actually it's just getting better and better. So yeah, let's see us in 3-4 years time and we'll have another go. But yeah, the girls have just been amazing today, and like we said, they worked for each other. We couldn't be prouder of them, and we've really challenged a team that, like you said, have won it 6 out of the last 7 years.
Well, look at St Joseph's College, for example, who are into the under-18 ISFA Cup final. 5 years ago, they essentially didn't have a footballing programme, and now they've got, year on year, one of the best women's sides in the country. And all it took was a committed coach to come in, like yourself, like Scott. And is that the aim for Lords Wandsworth? Because there is already so much sporting success here. It will be difficult to carve out the time for just the footballing department, but there's a lot of potential here.
Yeah, so much potential. I mean, we are a well-rounded school, but football's just getting bigger and bigger here, and these girls have set a real good framework to allow us to succeed even more. So yeah, we're really hopeful for what's to come.
And just finally, before I let you wrap up with the rest of the team, we've seen Ryan down from Chelsea today, a couple of girls already on the books at clubs like Reading, but there are some players in this side, even so recently joined under-15 side, who are going to do very special things, I think, in the women's game.
Yeah, completely. I mean, you talk about future lionesses. I'm sure we've got a couple that could easily get towards there, and there's some girls that have only just started this year and they've got into clubs, and in a couple of years' time they could be pushing for those academy places. There's so much potential that they have, and we as a school are so excited to see what this team can keep going and doing. So yeah, it's really good event for them. Shame about the result, but we couldn't ask any more.
Thank you so much for speaking to us as well, Georgie. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon in the beautiful sun. Well, a great performance from Lords Wandsworth College, putting up a real fight against one of the strongest girls' side in the country this year. It is Surbiton High School through to yet another final. There has never been an ISFA Under-15s Girls' Cup final without them, and they'll rejoin that competition where they'll take on one of the Forest or Elaine School. Thank you very much for joining us for this crucial fixture. We're very close to grabbing a player for an interview, but it's well, let's do it. Let's squeeze it in just for it's 2 of the players from the game. I believe it's Tolu and I want to get great. I was going to get there. So Tolu, we'll come to you first. I mean, this is probably the best footballing side that Lords Wandsworth have played under 15s level, but great performance, 4 goals. You've got to be pretty pleased with how it's gone up to this point.
Yeah, it's been a real improvement from last year. Football at the school has gone incredible. I think we did really well. We were the underdogs, obviously, so I think we held our own and played our football.
Absolutely. I mean, there was some different styles in there. There was a lot of long balls going over the top. There was a lot of physicality, and I think at times Surbiton were a little bit rattled at the back as well with that high press. They won't be used to that, and I think that says a lot about this group of players and this group of girls, that they can cause a team like Surbiton so many problems.
Yeah, I think also because before the game our coach said to us that they hadn't conceded a goals tournament, so to score 4 was pretty good, especially as we weren't expected to come here and win. So.
And well, we spoke to Miss Bowers, the head coach, of course, about the future of women's football. But as under-15s, I mean, how excited are you guys to head into the senior school and to be part of that under-18 girls group where you'll get a bigger cohort, more players, and Where do you think this could go, football at Lords Wandsworth College?
Yeah, no, I'm really excited for what the future looks like. It's actually great. I think this will also promote more football for girls at our school, and it will encourage more people to play as well. So I think we'll have a really strong team for the senior year, yeah.
Well, thank you both for speaking to us as well. Great to get you in at the very last. So it's good to speak to both the players and the coaches. Not always sure whether players or not will be keen to speak to us after an 8-4 defeat. So great to see that the players at Lords Wandsworth College don't mind being interviewed, rain or shine. And then shine it certainly has today. Not just bright sunshine, but also some wonderful football. The future at under 15s level in the schools game is very bright. So again, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. There is so much more live sport to come. Tomorrow, of course, we're down in Brighton for the Under-18s Cup quarter-final in girls hockey. And then on the weekend, the Southern Sevens netball from Chichester. And then 2 Sevens tournaments on Sunday, the West of England and the Marches Centurions. There is so much sport this month of March. But from all of us here at Lords Wandsworth College, thanks for joining us. And congratulations to Surbiton High School through to yet another final in the Under-15s ISFA Cup.